Good morning. Welcome to the More Factor. It is Crazy Friday, and we're going to talk about a few random things, but mainly we're going to talk about what do you do when you get overcome. I'm Frederick Groth, and I enjoy coaching people to become better than they are today through the teaching of life skills and success principles. Welcome to Crazy Friday. We haven't done a proper Crazy Friday video in a while, so we'll talk about a couple random things, but it will try to align with the topic of being overwhelmed. So, what do you do when you get overwhelmed? Do you stop? Do you push on harder? Do you get frustrated? A lot of emotional things happen when we get overwhelmed, and they can have a big detriment on our life, on how we work, on how we play, on how we treat other people. It can really have a snowball effect on our lives so that we become something we don't want to be. One thing I noticed over 3 days of provincial championship hockey is there were teams that should have won that didn't win. There were teams that shouldn't have been in divisions that they got put in, and yet amongst all odds rose to the challenge and overcame some better teams. Why is that? I would like to boil it down to one or two things, really. Number one is belief. Belief. Do you really believe you can do what you've set out to do? You gotta have the belief in the heart that you can do this. If you don't believe, it ain't happening. It doesn't matter how much talent you have, it doesn't matter how much skill you have. If you don't believe, it won't happen. And secondly is effort. How much effort are you putting into this? I mean, even in our own team, we saw some of the, how should I say this, skaters that are a little slower, not as strong as some of the other skaters. We got all kinds. This is minor hockey. Nothing wrong with it. But we saw them rise to the challenge, do better than they've ever done before, and then some of our better, stronger players play weaker. And you can't have a team that's lopsided. Everybody has to buy in to the fact that we can win. And in our bronze medal game, they all bought it. They all worked hard. They all equally rose to the challenge, and there was a win. So, in your life, the point of this message, this lesson, this thought this morning is when the score of your life is down, and it's 3-0 for the other team, so to speak. What do? Do you give up? Do you push harder? We got some teams in the NHL that they're awesome teams, but when the score gets too far, they seem to give up. I've watched teams that get a little bit under, and there's 12 15 minutes left in the game and they've given up already. The game is lost. No, you can't give up. That's the whole point of this overcoming overwhelm message today. Never give up. The moment you give up, the moment it is over. Doesn't matter how far you've made it, the game is over. Never give up. I got the kids a DVD highlighting Michael Phelps's gold medals series. I believe it was the 2008 Olympics. And then we watched in Rio. And I don't remember which of the two Olympics it was that this race happened. But Michael Phelps was not winning. He was coming down the last lane in second place. But he never gave up. He did his training, he did what he knew he had to do, and he did what he always did. And that he put his hardest effort into his final lap. And what happened? Because he had tuned his muscles and his body into a certain way of doing strokes, he hit the podium a split second. I think it was 0.10 or 145 something. It was like a split second before the other guy. Because the other guy's final stroke was off balance. And because of it, Michael Phelps won the gold on that race. So you never give up. It doesn't matter if the odds are stacked against you. It doesn't matter, if you're way deep in debt. Never give up. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. You can do this. You are worthy. You are something special. You are something extraordinary. And if you could ever truly believe up here as well as down here, it doesn't matter what comes against you, you will succeed. Thank you for watching The More Factor on this crazy Friday. We'll see you again on Monday. Hope you had a great week and enjoyed your Easter. Look forward to seeing you every time we get together each morning. God bless. We will see you later.